Hello, everyone. Latisse here. Hope you all are doing well. Today, the weather is one of my favorite types of weather. It's cloudy, a little bit gloomy and cool, and all the animals and creatures are out because of it, which is why it's one of my favorites. Um, so I'm hoping that you are also enjoying your day, no matter where you are, if it's cloudy or not. But before I started y'all reading, I heard y'all children of the corn. I heard. All right, hello, children. Hello, children of the corn. Um, that's really what I heard. And if you know, children of the corn is those kids that live in the cornfield and they killing the adults and whatnot. And I don't know why Spirit is saying that about you, but I'm remember a story of my mom. She used to be our praise dance teacher growing up for me, my cousins, the church, and family, my siblings, and all of that. And when we wasn't acting right and we was goofing off as kids, we doing praise dance practice, which would last for hours. So like children of the corn, and so we started calling each other children of the corn because we didn't really necessarily know what it meant, but we knew that we fucked with corn when we were children. So that's kind of where some of our minds are. Some of the older kids kind of knew, but yeah. So what is going on with that? Y'all terrorizing people? Y'all taking back y'all youth is what I'm hearing. This is making me laugh so much. Oh my god. That felt good. Y'all are hilarious. I don't know what's going on, why Spirit is saying that, but hello, children of the corn. Oh, y'all got some people in the cornfield. Okay, I'm hearing no more false messiahs. Now I'm seeing Rugrats. Yeah, it's this very youthful, like the adults don't know. I'm also remember when I watched in science class, No More Baths, and it's about these kids that protest and they don't take any more baths. I don't even know what the fucking protest was about, to be honest. But their parents were upset and whatever, but they didn't take. But it's really something like going against the adults. And you guys can should be adults because I put it to a certain setting. Are adults, but it's like you are tired of the adults. Like what the hell? Like y'all don't know what's going on. Y'all don't know how things are moving, how things are shifting. Yeah, y'all are tired of the adults. Y'all feel like they don't know what the hell is going on. The structure is shit. Like it just ain't working out. It just ain't doing what it's supposed to do, what it needs to do. None of that. So yeah, y'all. Yeah, which is hilarious because today I was walking back from my walk. I said, and there was a whole bunch of people kind of crying on the sidewalk, and one man was like, and I can tell he was the oldest out of the four. And I just thank you. I thank him because they were still just standing there. They see me come and looked and see me come, and then the dude was like, close the door and everything because they had the car door open. Someone was in the car, someone was on the sidewalk. So it's just like this energy was like, where? Come on now. But this children in the court energy is really giving like y'all are tired of people grown. I'm hearing grown ass adults acting like this. Grown ass adults acting like this. Like you tired. You like are we not grown? Is what I'm hearing. Are we not grown? Are we not mature? Are we not adults? Are we not? Okay. I'm hearing y'all are not settling for the bullshit. I'm hearing y'all really. Now I'm hearing a Beyonce song, siren. Dun, 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 you know, y'all being little tyrants a little bit. Being little my shit. Oh my god, all these scores don't fail. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Man, so I don't know, it's like this pushback energy, this I know energy, I understand energy, like I'm now hearing something in my soul ain't right. I can't sleep at night, wondering when the change gonna come. Feeling that I'm not the only one. Bless you, baby. Yeah, like it's this energy because them kids they wanted that change, they wanted that difference, and I think if I'm remembering Stephen King correctly, because he created it, he like all they killed all their parents or whatever. So it's like almost killing like a parental figure, not actually, obviously. I gotta say some things so YouTube don't be like, hey, but it's this energy of killing such a false connection of a parental figure, possibly recognizing that the hold that they possibly had on you growing up, or that they even have on you now as an adult, you like recognizing like I need to be touching in the corner. I need to let them know like I'm not that. I'm not to be manipulated anymore, not to be talked in this way anymore, treated. It's literally like clearing out the path, like that man did, clearing out the path, to clearing out the way, summing things up. Like if adults come here, if certain people come here, my aunt, my uncle, they're trying to convince me to no. Mm-mm-mm. I'm tired of hearing that's your mom. I'm tired of hearing that's your dad. I'm tired of hearing that's family. And that's kind of the vibe that I'm feeling. Thank you, Spirit, for allowing this message to come through. It's just in the corner. It's crazy. But that's how it feels. It's like you are recognizing family means a lot, but it can only mean so much if there is a disregard to you, if there is a neglect to you, if there's just, again, this manipulation. I'm hearing coercion, hearing guilt, all these things, or just like this isn't the narcissistic behaviors, the absent behaviors, but expecting something. Is recognizing like, no, I need to be a tyrant. I really need to be a tyrant. Like I need them to recognize and know, like, like you don't get to do that anymore. You don't get to say that anymore. You don't get to treat me this way anymore. And if you do, like it's the cutting of the ties. It's the ending. It's the recognizing, like, okay, we are both adults. Are we not adults? That's what I said. Are we not adults? Are we not mature? Are we not learning? Are we not? Yeah, you may always be something, but that doesn't mean you always get to be here. You get to be present, you get to do these certain things. So it's really, really taking that in. The first card that we have, it really does feel like a little bit of a manipulation energy, like a coaxing energy, a little, I don't even want to say narcissistic because that word is tossed around so much, and a lot of people don't even fit that description. Some people are just very egotistical or just selfish and not necessarily narcissistic. So, um, but it really feels like there is a falsehood possibly with the parental figures in your life, with the authority figures in your life. Essentially, it doesn't feel like they see you, like they hear you, like they're looking at you for who you are, for who you have gone to be, for how you have changed, for how you have developed, and they're not understanding that. And I feel like some of them are still trying to be sneaky, still trying to do certain things, still trying to act a certain, like that does not work on me. Like it used to when but I'm not under your roof anymore. I'm not under your thumb anymore. Like it's this type of energy of like you can't say these things, you can't do these things, you can't do. And it's reminding me of a movie. I didn't watch the actual movie, but I watched the recap of the movie. He does a really good job. And it was this man. He was like 40 or something years old, 40 or 50, and he never had like an actual relationship. And he always stayed with his mom. Not always, but he stayed with his mom. And he was like a heavy. He literally did heavyweight competitions and all that stuff, and yada yada. But he recognized like I do want love. I do sincerely and truly want love. Like romantic love, not just my mom love and she's there and she's telling me when I can and cannot go out and I have to. He let this man, grown ass man, lying to her like, no, I'm not doing this. When he was going on dates and all this stuff and whatnot, then he goes out of the country and finds somebody and brings her back, and he's literally hiding the girl that he brings back from her mom because he doesn't want his mom to know. So he's doing all these things, and then when he finally tells his mom, she want to breaking all the shit in his room and spazzing out, and he just is like, calm, cool, and collected, like, no. He like fixes her wound and is like, I'm moving out. This is not healthy. This is not, and maybe I don't remember if they, because the recap I watched a little while ago, but it's that energy of recognizing like I cannot live my life under the dictation of somebody else feeling like they know what's best for me in my life. You know? Like understanding that. Like you literally lied to the person that he was, fall in love with, treating like, no, my mom's sick and this and that, and hiding her while she's coming in the store. So it's this energy of this person feeling like they know more about you, they understand more about you, they are about to grasp on your life and what to do because they lived and done so many things. And it's like, but they're not seeing you, they're not hearing you and what you want, what you deserve, what you desire, what you're trying to put forth in your life that can change and make a difference. And I'm really saying that and feeling that, not only just with the reading, the children of the corn, like we fighting back, but we have partnership and alliances. Bless me, I say, in temptation. This is the Three of Wands and the Devil card. Three of Wands is about planting something, waiting for it to come, anticipating it coming. It's about creativity, really diving in. It is about coming together in unity, actually holding each other's hand, holding each other's up properly, doing what's needed. But with this Devil card, this temptation card coming in here, it's like a falseness. It's not real partnership and collaboration. It's not a true alliance. It's just like this hold that somebody has over you. I'm seeing I like a woman think like a man movie with the mama's boy and all this stuff, and she was like, "Oh, I cannot compete with your mom, and I will not compete with your mom. It just cannot and will not happen." It's that energy of like somebody feels like they have such a stronghold over your life, and they can lead you with temptation. Like, well, fine, I ain't gonna do this, and I ain't gonna do this, and I ain't gonna set that up, and I ain't gonna do, And I feel like for a lot of you, you're really gonna have to rely on the independence of yourself, truly. Like, really, truly have to rely on the independence and recognize you can do a lot of things on your own. I'm not saying you gotta get rid of your parents and cut them off. Do what you feel like is necessary. Do what you feel like is needed. But you really do need to put a firmer hand on things because the way that they feel like they can just kind of speak over your life, act with your life is like even just sharing your business. It's like I'm not a child anymore. I'm not a child anymore. I'm your child, but I'm not a child. So I don't need you to feel like you need to take care of me, take over my life, dictate it. You feel like you know better. Like you don't even know what I do day in and day out. You don't know what I've experienced. So with this partnership and alliances, it's like they're trying to become an alliance with you, but it's like a false fake treaty. Like they did with the colonizers did with so many. It's like a false fake treaty. Like, yeah, go ahead and sign that. Sign that right there. Sign that right there. But this person doesn't even have your best interest in mind because they don't see you for who you are currently developed into, for who you truly are at all. And I feel that is very truthful because the presence that they feel about themselves is authoritative and triumphant success. Right? Authoritative is what is that? Not the high priestess, the other man, the man card. Oh my God, my brain is blanking today on so many things. Well, we got the Ace of Swords, overcoming something, right? But I feel like with this authority, they feel like they still have such a strong authority over your life. And it's crazy because they're on, a lot of their energy seems to be on the right side of everything. Like they are the temptation, they are the authority, they are the next card that I'm going to pull. But you're recognizing, I want true partnership, I want true alliances, I want true collaborations, I want true growth, I want true triumphant success. I'm stronger than you think and put on me. I am myself, and I need you to recognize that. No, you cannot tell me who it is. It's these things. Is like giving me advice is different than dictating me, than guilt tripping me, than shaming me, than telling my business. It's so much. It feels like a dysfunctional relationship that is being developed or has developed with them. I can't, the authority card, the regular authority is literally, I keep wanting to say the high priestess and the hierophant, and it isn't the high priestess. What is your card, honey? What is that man's name? What's that man's name? The emperor. Oh my God. I could not, it was escaping me, and I kept wanting to say the Hierophant, but I feel like you guys are pulling from the Hierophant energy of a supreme knowledge, a supreme understanding that this is yielding no results, truly. And this is not yielding what it's supposed to. You don't get to call me on my name. You don't get to yell at me. You don't get to, some of y'all I'm hearing act like my girlfriend, act like my boyfriend. We are, I'm not the man of the household. I'm not the woman caretaker. I'm me. And I feel like you are recognizing that with the Ace of Swords, that you will recognize I have to be me. And either this relationship was going to work while I'm me and you are you, with no extra hands. There's too many cooks in the kitchen. What they say, too many cooks in the kitchen, excuse me, spoils the broth. And I feel like that's what they feel like. They got such a good hand in your life. Yeah. Like I said, this is them, this is you. It's a lot of right side energy that they feel like they have a really strong hold over your life, over what can be done. They can get you out of your energy at any moment in time. They can push your buttons. They can say something that's like, oh, okay. And it makes you rethink and conflict with yourself. Is they have a really strong hold and they feel like it's partnership and alliance, but you recognize that this is not true. This is not true collaboration. This is not true help. This is not true support. This is something else. And when you start changing and acting out as you, they want to call you children of the corn. Like I said, we were acting as kids, doing kids do, call children of the corn. This is you. Three of Swords. Heartache and loss. It's hurting your heart the way, because what you truly want in the relationship with your parents or parental figure is not what you truly have at this moment in time. So this, you feel like your relationship is great, this will resonate with you, get out. This is relevant. But this feels like it's hurting your heart. It's aching you because now it's coming to a realization like, I feel like this love is more tainted than I thought, more corrupted than I thought, because they are the Two of Pentacles, movement, choices, and decisions. Like I said, they feel like they have a stronghold over your life. Oh, really? They know better, they understand better. No, don't do that. No, don't say this. It's this energy of really they. You say something, you trying to come, and they over here blaming you for you bringing up how they hurt your feelings. It's just this. It isn't an equal balance, and isn't an equal exchange of energy. It's like, why are you blaming me for me shining my light? I remember there was a video a while back of a parent putting the price of bread on bread and posting notes and electricity on the flip and all this stuff and just shaming their kids instead of sitting down and teaching them truly what it means to be financially conscious. And instead of made them feel, I can't turn on light, I can't eat, and did it like all this energy. They know a lot, but they don't know you better than you. Even though I know you better than you know. You don't. You can know some tendencies that I may have, some habits that I may have, but you do not know me. And it's breaking your heart to realize the way that they have been trying to dictate your movements, your choices, your decisions, undermine them, question them, say, it's that boy mom energy, that girl that weirdness, and that controlling energy, that when it's weird. But you are breaking out of it. With that Three of Swords, it's like you are literally taking it and you're recognizing it says heartache and loss. Feel like you had to lose your mind, lose a little bit of your sense of self to recognize and come back to self. Because what we have, again, you may have some controlling parents, some narcissists that work him out anyway. Look it up. Look at what it means. Because I don't even want you, don't diagnose nobody, okay? The same way I say, I ain't no future, I ain't none of them, this is the guideline. Don't diagnose, but it really just gives somebody that feels like they know you in your life, but it's like they're trying to live their life through you. Change the narrative of your life. We got destiny on their side, which is the wheel of fortune. They feel like they can understand your fate, your destiny, where you are going better than you. But on your side, we have hope, the star card. Like I said, you are coming out with so much clarity. You are rebirthing yourself. And it's crazy because how this looks like the wheel of fortune with all these people. There's a person inside, and there's a lot of people around them. So you're recognizing some of you may need to separate. Again, not suggestion, just letting it be known. But you're recognizing like what they felt like they had in their hands, that they were the controller of my fate or my destiny, just because they gave birth to me, or just because they raised me. And some also saying parental figure. Okay, birds. You're recognizing I'm birthing myself. I'm living for myself. I have hope. I have a renewed understanding for and with self. And that's how I'm moving. That's how I'm operating. That's how I'm shifting. Call me children of the corn. Call me what you want. Do all this, throw a tantrum, throw a fit. But you need to recognize I am my own being. And if I stumble and fall, so make me it. But let me come to you for that advice, for that help. Whew. I'll tell you right now, you're letting it go. We got conflict and defeat on their side. This is the Five of Swords. It's been a lot of arguing, a lot of bickering, a lot of ignored calls. It's been you really taking a step back, and it's really making them really have a little conflict and defeat with themselves. My voice is cracking. Come on now. A lot of disturbance with themselves, them having to go down and pick up their own light because they feel like you were their light, you were their essence. Finding out these kids, I would have been able to, you can still do it. We all grown now. You know, it's that energy of like you can do a lot, and they're having a little bit of internal conflict with themselves because they've been putting a lot of it on you. And you have sacrifice, which is the hangman card. You've been taking moments to pause, to reflect, to truly let go of what is not and has not been serving you, and you're recognizing that they are a part of that. They are a part of that. In full retrospect, in all these things, and that's why it's an article lost because you're going through a lot of the shadow work, the dark night of the soul with this revelation. It's hurting your little. I'm feeling a pain in my. It's hurting your literal stomach. It's hurting you because you're recognizing that you're going to have to hold the line of yourself. Because they were holding it hostage. And so when you took it back, they feel like they world shattered. Now they're trying to find out information through your cousins, through friends and other family. You have to recognize that there's a sacrifice. And it doesn't again have to be completely cut out. It can be again less calls. Not going over to their places often, not allowing them over yours. That's why some people don't tell their parents who they did because I don't know. And not telling them sharing certain things. You also have to take a step back from taking shit from them as well. And I don't mean words, I mean actually taking shit. You're going to have to be truly independent. Because they're the type to dangle it. See, I still got, see, ain't nobody else can do that for you. Ain't nobody, da, da, da. You're going to have to truly be independent. Like that bodybuilder was. He said, I'm moving out. I'm 45 years old. Never really had a real relationship because of you. Never really got to go out. I don't have any friends except for the people that I see at the gym. I want a life expanded outside of what I currently have. And that's the sacrifice that you're willing to make. I'm not a child anymore. Sure, I'm your child. I'll forever be your child. You'll forever be my parental figure. But I'm not a child. Because even when I was a child, you were able to do all these things so easily. And I'm not allowing it anymore. Especially now with the Four of Swords. Rest and rejuvenation. There's only one card this time. Like I said, you have to and will be choosing yourself. It's like in a lot of parts in you navigating all this, you were thinking, you know, it's going to take some time, but you are resting and rejuvenating right now. And you are burying yourself because in the cards, at least that I have, they are literally buried under the dirt with roses coming out of them, and you are blossoming into something. You were giving yourself that rest and rejuvenation to heal, to give grace, to forgive yourself. You were taking a slow step, like, no, I mean, don't you always been saying, yeah, but it's slowly taking and allowing those strings to fall and drop. Because they, again, with this energy, they lost their light and they've been trying to dictate and work with yours. And now realizing that they can have their own, they can live their own. Getting upset with you about what you decided to do in your life. You are recognizing I have to love myself enough to recognize that even though somebody brought me in here, I have to love myself enough to bring myself into the world that I want to live. Okay? You got this. Trusting somebody that went no contact with my mom, fuck my dad, deadbeat, but no contact with my mom, and then every now and again I still want to hear her voice, and I'm just like, no, because I know who you are, and you're still acting that way, you're still doing those things. I cannot, and I will not. Because I know who I am and what I'll do. And I'm still giving myself that time, that grace, that healing. Do what you need to do. Slowly start taking those steps to truly live your life. Stop telling them as much. And not being secret. I don't want to share that with you right now. That's private information. And then I wiped your ass. Yeah, now I'm wiping my own ass. And you ain't bought no tissue from my house in a while, so what we gonna do with this now? You know? So tap into that children of the core energy, tap into that tyrant energy, but I don't feel like that's what you are. That's kind of how they're going to be perceiving and seeing you as at first. And this, especially if you have been thinking about my own self. If you are anyways, I say, if you are gay or transgender, feel like that is that as well. If they calling you out your name, don't stick around that bullshit. That's a dead name. That's a dead body. This is not me. That's not who I am. I'm not gonna, when I'm outside, I'm wearing and dressing how I want. When I'm around you, I gotta switch it up, and I'm uncomfortable in my own skin. I grew up that way before I was able to figure out who I'm not doing that. I can't bring my partner around because it's not of the Bible, it's not right, it's not morally correct. But if I can't bring them because it's not a safe space for them, what does it say about me if I am gay? Come somebody that was trying to pray to get away myself as a bi person, okay? You have to recognize that everybody's going to accept you just because they love you. Some people's love is very limited, very confined, very confused, and very conflicted. Love is a lot of things. It's so expensive, it can be that as well. So take your love. And like I said, that heartache and loss, it ain't gonna be easy. But what you truly want for your life will be. So I love you guys, sending you confidence, encouragement, strength, resilience, but healing, comfort, calming, soothing energy because I understand. I love you, and until next time.